Hello, beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? Yes. Hold on. Oh, the shirt's a little funny. Here, fix my hair. It's freaking hot, man. It was like cold in here this morning. I might have to go turn the heater off, actually. So you guys know the drill. Please request to be on the list. Only ask once. I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn the heat down. Ooh. Okay, I'm coming. Here I come. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I think the high is in the low 70s today, but when it's been in the 50s and even lower we've been used to, it feels a lot warmer. So, okay, I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start the list myself, just because I don't want it to be 20 minutes before we get going again. So, you guys know the drill. Let me scroll up here and start doing the list. Okay. Da, da, da. Just a reminder again, this is the last week for the publicly accessible lives. After that, we will be moving over to Patreon, and I do hope that a lot of you choose to join me over there, but at the same time, if you do not, I will still be going live on YouTube on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock, okay? So if you aren't going to join Patreon, Thursday nights at 9 o'clock will be when I go live. And my current live schedule is in the About section of my Facebook, or not Facebook, sorry guys, YouTube channel page, okay? So I'm just working on the list here, guys. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh, oops. Okay, just bear with me, guys. The list is always a bucket of fun to get going. Dun, dun, dun. This is why, I do wish I had, some hype woman here to keep you guys entertained while I'm doing this. But I think it's just easier. There was a lot of confusion yesterday, so I just want to make sure that I started the list myself so we could be really efficient. Da, da, da. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oops, oops, oops. I hate when it does that. When somebody posts a new comment, it'll take the whole scroll back up to the top, and then I have to figure out where I was. All right. Da, da, da. So just a reminder too, there are 25 spots on the list, and then 5 standby. I almost always get to the standby. I honestly cannot think of a time where I did not get to the standby. Today is Wednesday, so we are doing interpersonal relationships. So that could be love, it could be friendship, it could be, a whole plethora of type of interpersonal relationships. So, okay. Hello, beautiful people. Okay. I'm getting fill up here, guys. Sounds so hot here in California. Okay. Randy. Oh, wow. This might be one of the first times where the list isn't exactly even full, I don't think. But I do close the list now 15 minutes in. So it just is easier to do that than to keep it open the whole time. So I think everyone who's in here now is definitely going to be on the list. If I, for some reason, let you off, please let me know. I don't know where my mods are, honestly. They're just dropping like flies at this point, I guess. And you know, well, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really surprise me though, because like the energy and everything is shifting and changing anyways. And especially because I'm moving over to the Patreon platform, I was already going to be like, making some changes with mods anyhow. So it's not a big deal. But, oh, thank you, Tatiana. I feel, I slept really heavy last night. Um, oh, thank you, Alessandra. Yeah, I'm not going to be adding any new mods right now because I'm trying to figure out what is going to be the best method moving forwards. Because I do want people that are able to like commit and to be here every day. And I also understand that like it's not a paid position and I can't like financially, it's not in my budget right now to pay somebody to do it. So, yeah, I'm not, it's no pressure on anybody. I don't judge anybody for not being here to help me out, but it would be nice to have some consistency and reliability. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing is I may end up hiring somebody to do it. Because then that way I know, like, if it's a paid position and they don't show up, well, then, it's like you're fired. But, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about it yet. So we will see. We will see. But yeah, I mean, Ms. Moore, she watches a bunch of kids, and I know she's always like juggling that while she's in here. And Shelby also like works while she's doing this. So I'm not sure what's going on with Shemaya, but okay, so yeah, the list is gonna still be open. We still have 2 spots on the main list if people come in, and then 5 standby. But again, I'm only keeping the list open for the first 15 minutes, and then after that, it will just be closed, and is what it is. Okay, let's use this deck today. Yes. Okay, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video. Big thumbs up. Yes, you may, Butterfly A. You can take one of the 2 remaining spots. So put all up since we're still only 7 minutes in. Yeah, it is hot. Like, it's not even that hot here yet, but that's why I was wearing, whoever said they like my shirt, thank you. I forget who said that, but I did see that. Thank you. I think it was, I don't know. Okay, so I'll type this up real quick, what I have here. Well, Stephanie, there's actually 1 spot left on the main list. So you are the last spot on the main list. And then now only Sazia Katoon, you will be first on the standby. But yeah, I haven't even gone through. I'm going to type the list up, guys. So give me a minute to do that. Katoon. Okay. Thank you, Melanated High Priestess. Okay, guys, so just bear with me while I type this up real quick, just so you guys have a reference to look at. But since I don't seem to have any mods in here right now, I may just type this once, and you guys will have to go back and check and see where you are. And then let me know if you were left off for some reason, of course. You never want anyone to be left off. Okay. See, this is why it is nice to have mods, but at the same time, I want to keep it real positive, light energy in here. And sometimes it feels like, oh, wait, what did I do here? Okay, positive for life. Okay, Wisdom Seeker, Vanita, Bella, Alessandra. Oh, that's why, because I accidentally put Vanita twice. That's why I got confused. Okay. Okay. Okay, so after Alessandra. And keep typing it until Ma gets in, if that helps. Oh, that would be great, Melanated High Priestess. But yeah, I don't know if I never know if the mods are coming. So Emily C, you'll be on the standby. I'm just typing the list up now. So everyone, please just give me a minute. But you know, too, the thing that's going on, like there are a lot of like transformations and shifts in energy happening right now. I know a lot of people have a lot of like heavy stuff they're dealing with. So that is why I'm trying to, you know, be regular with these readings as well. Okay, Annette, Ashley, Kiki, Gemini, baby. Yes, it's so much quieter when I'm doing the list because it's hard to like talk and do this at the same time. Swati. Oh, okay, so wait. Okay, so remember, guys, I'm sending part 1 through now, but just because you're not on part 1, it doesn't mean you're not on the list, okay? So it only lets me type so many characters. Okay, so now I am doing the next part. Oh, thank you, Tatiana. I do feel pretty kind most of the time. We all have our moments, but okay, almost done here. Okay, oops. Yeah. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. All right, so the list is officially closed now. Okay, and there's part 2. So you guys please look and see who is in front of you. And then do me a favor and check in while I'm reading the person in front of you, okay? So I've got the list here. So it's really just more for you guys if somebody wants to update it in the chat. Hi, Papu D. Unfortunately, I just closed the list. So you will have, there's only 25 spots and yeah, it's already closed. So you'll have to come back and join us next time. I mean, you're welcome to hang out still. But yes, the list is closed. Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry, babe. The list is already closed. Like I just finished typing the whole list. Sorry, babe. But you guys, I do always recommend like hanging out even when the list is closed because there might be a message for somebody else that is the same one for you too or similar. It's been happening lately where a lot of times like 1 or 2 people in a row are getting very similar energetic readings, and it doesn't really surprise me. So yes. Okay, so yes, Positive for Life is up. Kate is on deck. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and get going, guys. That didn't take too long. We're starting quicker than we did yesterday, so that's nice. Okay. All right, Positive for Life. So just a reminder again today, guys, the list is, or the topic is interpersonal relationships. So depending on what your reading is, whatever comes out means that's what you need to focus on to help align your interpersonal relationships. Or, you know, a romance reading could come up for you, or, you know, a reading for like about family, or, you know, a whole plethora of types of friendships. Okay. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Definitely helps motivate me some to know that you guys are enjoying the content. Alrighty here. So, positive for life today. You got the Knave of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Empress in reverse, and the Knave of Swords. So let's see what this is about for positive for life. So positive for life, I feel like you have an emotional block here. There's definitely some healing that needs to be done here with your feminine energy. I am feeling a little bit of like a victimization kind of mentality of just feeling like defeated, like maybe this love is never going to come and find you. But it's really just about remembering to hold the faith and the trust and knowing that it's already on its way to you, okay? Because with the Knave of Wands and the Knave of Swords here, I am feeling that like it's on its way to you, absolutely. But it's like your energy is repelling it almost. Or I don't want to say repelling entirely, but really just like delaying. The love is there. Oh, I'm taking my time with him. Ah, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's what it is like it's just like you maybe like open up a little more, then be a little more vulnerable to the situation, because you're not going to find the fulfilling depth of love that you're seeking if you're not going to open yourself up to possibly being hurt. I know how shitty that sounds, but that's just the way love works, is like you have to have faith and trust that it's going to work out. And it's just like if it doesn't, it doesn't, like I said yesterday, it's like everything is either a lesson or a blessing. It's just it's up to, it's just you're going to get what you need, or you're going to learn something from it. But either way, it's what you need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do feel like there is love here, but yes, I wasn't being open and now I realize I got to. Yeah, you absolutely do, because it's like if it doesn't work out, then you're no worse off than when you started, essentially. I mean, you're like better off, because you will have opened your heart to learn a lesson, if not like receive that love. And I know I've said this in here a few times, but you can't close off like one part of like love in your life without closing off all of them. It's like a block up in your heart chakra to repel those kind of energies. Okay, whoever you are, you need to go away. um yeah, so you just need to open your heart a little bit more positive for life. Okay, all right, K is up. K is up, wisdom seeker on deck. Da, 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 da. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity with him. You're welcome, positive for life. Yeah, exactly. I mean, because that's all it's going to be, is if, because when you're kind of behaving like that with people, where you're almost testing them in a way, or like seeing like what, like really feeling out what their intentions are, people are only going to put up with that for so long. So you just don't want to miss out on an opportunity because you were afraid of it not working out. Okay. So, okay, you got the Six of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, stop, baby. I'm gonna have to take that away. Stop. That's not a good choice. Mommy's doing business. Okay. Okay, I feel that you may be reminiscing about like past loves and where they might have like gone wrong, like your position in them and the other party's position. And spirit is like, this is very necessary for a part of your journey, because like, reflection, we have to reflect to be able to, process and realize where the growth possibly was. But what I'm feeling spirit is trying to tell you here is just don't, oh, you just had, yeah. So that's what they're saying, is just like, don't stay stuck on it for too long. I forgot you had mentioned that the other day that you just had a breakup. Yeah. And so that's what it is like they're just saying like don't dwell in that energy for too long, okay? Because it's not going to serve your highest good. So I know you've probably been in here before, Kay, when I talk about writing the letter to like release, and it can you write the angry letter, like, or even if it's not anger, it could just be sadness. You know, I personally believe that the root of anger is sadness. So a lot of times when we're expressing anger, it's because we don't, hey, no, come on, give me that. Stop. Turn on her fucking microphone. Then stay out there with it. You can't come in here. Sheesh. So yeah, it's just like definitely, you know, take the time to heal and grieve and feel the emotions of the loss of the relationship, but don't dwell in it, okay? Yeah, you're not angry, you're just hurt. Exactly. That's, you know, that's often what it is like we might feel anger at first, but it's always sadness is under there. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. You cannot do this while mommy's doing business. You know that. Sheesh. Oh, you guys, what a fucking day we're having here. You guys. Okay, so yeah, just you need to start to work on processing that sadness is all, you know, because you don't want, like, you have to face it to get through it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to move past it. All right, Wisdom Seeker is up. Vanita Jean on deck. She'll calm down in a minute. Oh my gosh, you guys, the energy today is fucking insane. Oh, it feels really heavy. Not just, yeah, like, and she's dealing with it too, you know. Kids are so, you know, receptive and intuitive, and she feels everything very deeply. So, Wisdom Seeker is up. What do we have? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, thank you for checking in, Benita. Yes. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, Wisdom Seeker. You got the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So what I'm feeling with you, this Wisdom Seeker, is like there's definitely a time to go within and be in like hermit mode. And interestingly enough, I say that, and that's the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a time for that. But what I feel like is like Spirit is kind of telling you you need to start putting yourself out there a little bit more, because we could live our whole life like exploring self and like deepening like our knowledge of within and just diving into our spirituality, but then we might miss out on actually living life. Okay, so Wisdom Seeker, I just feel like Spirit is wanting you to know that just make sure that you're not doing that too much, that you're not like so obsessed with like your spiritual journey that you're missing part of like the benefits of having the human experience, you know? The purpose of life really is about love and fun. Everything we do in life, it should either be about love or fun. If it's not bringing one of those things to you, let it go, you know? Hi, Kate, Riley. The list is actually already closed today, but please subscribe, turn on notifications, and come back tomorrow. We'll be live every day this week at 11:11. But I mean, you're welcome to stay and hang out too, but the list is already closed. So anyways, Wisdom Seeker, I do feel that it's just kind of time for you to start putting yourself out there again, because I feel like all of the work and stuff that you're doing of just constantly focusing on your journey is starting to like weigh on you emotionally. You know, you're not feeling as fulfilled in life because you're missing out on some of these simpler you know, joys of life, really. So yeah, just don't get too caught up in the journey. Make sure you're still living simultaneously. It's all about balance, mind, body, and soul. And so like the spiritual journey, that's about your soul. You should absolutely do something every day to nourish your soul, but then make sure you're doing something for your mind and body too. Okay? All right, Vanita Jean is up and Bella White is on deck. Ooh. Oh, okay, okay. Man, Vanita, yours came out real quick. All right, Vanita, you got the Three of Swords, the Knave of Cups, ooh, the Four of Swords, ooh, and the Four of Wands here. Let's see what this is for Vanita. Okay, thank you guys so much for checking in. That makes it all so much smoother and more peaceful for me. Wow. Okay, Vanita, so this is like you're coming out of this energy, out of like this healing from like heartbreak. I feel like this is what you're moving away from and this is what you're moving towards is like love and marriage and happiness and just like abundance when it comes to like your emotional fulfillment. But yeah, so this is the thing too, is it's time for you to start putting yourself out there as well. But yours is like, I didn't feel that as much for the last one that it was in a romantic sense. But it's again, it's like, there's a time for healing, there's a time for resting and recovery. But we really don't want to be dwelling too much on those things. Interestingly enough, like we've only done how many readings today? We're on the fourth one, and some like three of them have been kind of a similar energy of that it's time to get up and get moving again. And we are in the waxing moon phase, so this is the time. So obviously times have changed when it comes to like dating and things. You're not as likely to probably meet somebody at a bar or something like that, but there's social media, there's sites like eHarmony and like if you're looking for true quality like depth of love, I honestly, Tinder's the last thing I recommend. I kind of view the social dating apps in like a hierarchy of like Tinder's kind of like for hookups, Bumble is maybe more for like casual dating, and then like ones like eHarmony are people who are looking for like genuine commitment and partnership. So, figure out wherever you are on that journey. Like maybe you are just looking to hook up. Maybe you are looking for just casual dating. But if you're looking for something more committed, which I do feel you are here, I mean, with the Four of Wands showing up, you definitely need to like make more of an investment in that site. But that's why I think you're more guaranteed to meet somebody that's looking for the same things as you, because the average person isn't going to be paying for those sites if they're not truly looking for. Okay, so hi Priyanka, unfortunately the list is already closed today. Mommy, but please subscribe and turn notifications. Mommy, yes baby, yes. Okay, do yoga in the living room. All right, Bella White is up. Alessandra Kohler is on deck. Okay, Bella White is up. I don't want to. 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 You guys hear? Oh. Thank you for checking in, Alessandra. Let's get some. These are cards for Bella White, though. So let's get some cards for Bella White. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Well, I know you don't. I'm aware. You guys. This is why I'm taking my ass back to LA, though, because mommy's just fucking tired. Mommy needs a break. And the only childcare other option I have is her dad. So I'm literally like dropping her on his doorstep. Here you go. Have fun. See you never. Oh my gosh, she just snuck in here. Sneaky little snake. Get out of here. Because like the door doesn't, like there's this gap under the floor. Anyways, she fits through it, so. Okay, I'm going to turn your show off because I'll be right back, guys. No, it's making too much noise and you're not even watching it. Go. Okay, then stop. Sheesh. We'll get through today, guys. I swear, I promise. Okay. So Bella White, you got Justice. You got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. Yes, my crazy lady. Okay, Bella. Bella, I'm really feeling that this is about getting outside of your comfort zone. Um, but there's all these fears about doing that. But the universe is telling you, like, you don't really have a choice in the matter anymore. Like, this is something that needs to happen to bring, like, your karmic energies into balance. You need to really be working on releasing these fears so this new opportunity can come here of like faith, having faith and trusting the universe that everything will arrive to you in divine timing. It's making me think of that quote, like, you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Okay, so spirit is telling you, like, it's time to take that first step. Get out of your head. You're like, you spend so much time wondering about, like, what could go wrong, that you're not seeing everything that could actually go right. So yeah, you just really need to, like, if there's something that you don't want to do, make yourself do it. It's not always about like doing what we want to do, because if we did what we wanted to do, where would the challenge be? You know, where would the growth come from? So yeah, it's just about needing to challenge yourself in ways that, you know, if you're somebody like maybe you're more introverted and you're not as likely to like join like a random meetup group, maybe look into like a Zoom meeting or like a Zoom workout class or something, you know, just really about putting yourself out there to make some new connections with new people and stuff. Just really like exploring your options more. So all right, Alessandra Kohler is up. Monica C on deck. I see you. I'm not happy with you right now. Okay. Alessandra Kohler is up. Monica C on deck. The TV stuff. Autumn, this is the last time, okay? I'm very upset with you right now. Nice. Yeah. You know, there's such a thing as being like an introverted extrovert too. I feel like that's what I am. Like when I go out, I like to be out, and the part I'm just happy to be there. But it's like when I don't want to be out, it's like just leave me the fuck alone. A lot of times I'm just a homebody. But you know, those are things that can grow and change or evolve rather over time too. I was definitely more social before I had, you know, a kid. But I love being alone. Yeah, and it's okay. I mean, we can definitely go through periods of time where we feel like a little more drawn to our solitude, but just make sure that it's for healthy reasons and not because you're like afraid of, you know, other things. Okay. Doo, 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 doo. Let's get some cards for Alessandra. Oh, I've never heard that word before. I'll have to look that up. I think it's called being ambiverted. I've never heard that. I'll have to look into that. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Anytime I see a new word that I don't know, I like to look it up and figure out the exact definition. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, it's just like there's a time and a place for everything. Nobody can go out all the time. That's not really like a sustainable energy, you know? It's like we need the time to like retreat and recharge. Autumn? I'm not happy with you right now. I'm very upset. You're being pretty challenging right now when you know mommy's trying to do business. Okay, Alessandra, you got the death card. Yes, you're welcome, Vanita. The Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is for Alessandra. Okay, babe, let's see what this is. So Alessandra, You definitely, you're welcome, Bella. You definitely aren't supposed to be focusing on love right now. I really feel that you're supposed to be focusing on your own career, your own goals, just getting like all of your own ducks in a row. Um, yeah, because the reason why is there's like a giant there's like a huge transformation that you have to go through before you're going to be ready. Like it's almost like, so typically in the olden days, or like traditionally, I guess is the word, is like men focus on their career, and when they get their career in order, that's when they feel like they're ready to like settle down with a partner. And it's been the opposite for women, or feminine energy rather, for a while, where feminine energy is more likely to be like, okay, I got to get married first, I got to make the babies, and then it's not till maybe even the kids have gone off to college that they think about like doing something for themselves. But that whole dynamic and shift of energy, or like, is that's what's shifting and changing right now, is the feminine energy is going to be like leading the way and paving the way, because the masculine energy has been in charge long enough. And look how fucked up shit is. So the women are no longer like taking a back seat. And that's the thing for you here, Alessandra, is you're not a woman that needs to be taking a back seat, you know? I've gone I've gone through them back to back. I know yeah, girl, it is necessary, and it's exhausting as hell, and I'm right there with you. Like literally the last 15 years of my life, that's all it has been, is growth and transformation and growth and transformation. And I'm like, when am I gonna get to see the fruits of my labors? I know it's coming now, but this is the thing, it's been 15 fucking years. So it's like, I get it, I do, but you just have to trust and have faith that it is all for your highest good. Because think of it like this: if that's all I have to do my whole life is the last 15 years, like, do everything that I've done, and then for the next 40 years I get to just like relax and enjoy the fruits of my labors, those 15 years of work to me are worth the 40. Like, even if those 15 years were only to give me one fucking amazing year, to me that's worth it, because I don't want anything that is half-assed or not exact. I'm not settling for anything less than what I want. And you're very similar energy. That's why you're having to keep going through these transformations, because your dreams aren't small. There's a quote that says like, make your dreams so big that you can't achieve them until you grow into the person who can. And that's the journey you're on. Have a better journey, you know? So just continue to trust the process, because you are on the way. But all right, Monica C is up. Annette Listog on deck. Ooh, Monica C is up. Do. You guys, if you haven't already, please at least go check out what I am offering on Patreon. So remember, if you are interested in signing up, do not sign up until the morning of June 1st, because I do not want you to be charged for May and June. But I just want you to at least go check it out, and so you can start to see like maybe which membership you'd be interested in. So then that morning of June 1st, if you want to do the live with us that day, you'll be there. And like I said, like the first 30 people that sign up are guaranteed, until there's more than 30 subscribers, it's like you're guaranteed a reading each time, because there's 30 spots on the list every day. So, but yeah, those readings will run a lot smoother, and because random people won't be able to just pop in. And hi, Tana M. Yeah, sorry, the list is already closed today, babe, but please subscribe, turn on notifications. If anyone has forgotten where you are in the list or whatever, don't forget, you can just scroll up and redo it, because we don't have any mods here today, so I'm not like retyping it with every person. So you just really got to be paying attention. Let's get a couple more cards for Monica. Ooh, I don't know where my kid is, but it got real quiet. Okay, so Monica, you got the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Knave of Cups. Well, this is absolutely about some emotional transformation. Let's see what's going on here. So, Monica, I feel like this is about you finding the strength to finally release and let go and move on from past relationships and stop like wondering like what you could have done differently or where you might have gone wrong. Hi, Azian. The list is already closed today, but please subscribe, turn on notifications, and you could join us another time. I keep my schedule for my lives in the About section of my YouTube channel page. So yeah, Monica, this is about you like really balancing like your emotions in you and with like the logic, the like bringing your heart and your mind into balance and finding understanding of like the reason why all this stuff didn't work out is because it just wasn't meant for you. It just wasn't meant to be. And like there's a lot of growth that comes from being able to look at things from that perspective, to let go and release, because that shows you trusting the universe to bring something better, more suited for you into your life. So yeah, I feel that this is about you moving forward from whoever's energy this was. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and get you out of here. So, but yeah, this is absolutely just about you cutting your losses and moving forward and just trusting that, what, I'd rather be patient and just wait for what's meant for me. I don't need to sit there and dwell on all these things that didn't turn out the way I would have hoped. All right, Annette Listog is up. Ashley Jackson on deck. Did Annette check in? Annette, are you still here? Last call for Annette. Ashley Jackson is on deck. Last call for Annette. Annette, I think you missed your reading yesterday or something too. Thank you, high vibration. Yes, baby. What? What do you need? I am not happy with you right now. You're welcome, Monica. No, I'm doing business. This is highly inappropriate. Oh, okay, Annette. All right, so we'll do Annette and then Ashley. Let's get some for Annette. What does Annette need to focus on? Oh, interesting. Okay. There's special reason because I felt it too when I woke up this morning. Yeah, just so Bella White is asking if there is a special reason in particular that the energy is heavier today. Honestly, I am just now starting to learn and better understand astrology and the movement of the planets and how those affect all of our moods. I couldn't give you the facts of why that might be. Everything that I draw from it is always just intuitively. So what my opinion would be is just because we kind of are in the final phase of this huge transformational period that we've all been going through the last couple of months. And I feel that it's just because it's just kind of like being in between worlds, it's like we're not entirely where we're going, but we're definitely not where we were. So when we're in between worlds like that, like our cells are regenerating inside of our body, and it's just, it's a total body transformation. Like the fact that my sleep lately has been like heavier, and like even though like I feel like I got enough sleep, I am waking up groggier, so it's like I don't necessarily know the reason why for all of this. It's just like an intuitive feeling where I know like, okay, well, is this something I'm dealing with, or it's just you have to just quiet your mind and listen to your body and ask your body. But yeah, as far as like an astrological explanation, I couldn't give that to you. Astrology is just something I'm still learning. So, okay, Annette, did I show you your cards? You got the King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Moon. What I feel for this is, Annette, this is you moving away from all of the lies that you have told yourself about how, not just that you've told yourself, but about that like family members or society has been telling you about like how, what your expectations are as a feminine energy, like your role in a relationship. And you're lifting the veil, so to say. You're seeing through and realizing, like, no, like all those times when I acted like, oh, I don't know, like playing coy with guys, it's not because, like, that's not who you wanted to be. That's just who you thought you had to be to attract this attention and love. But now you're growing into this new understanding of realizing like, no, I can be a strong woman. And then that just means that I belong with a strong man who can handle that. Don't ever fucking lower yourself to what somebody else's expectations are for you. I am so guilty of this too, Annette. I used to do this all the fucking time because I thought it made me more attractive to men to like play dumb about shit. And like this is the thing. Normally I knew more about what they were talking about than they did. Tara Joshi, you're not on the list. I told you, hun. The list is already closed when you oh wait, no, you are on the list. Sorry, Tara Joshi. You're number 19. If you want to see where you are on the list, you need to scroll up to the top because I only posted it once today, so just scroll up to the top of the chat. So Ashley, you're so funny. But it is true because that's the thing. Like, yeah, I'm sure what I'm saying to Annette right now is going to resonate with a lot of feminine energy in here, is because that's just something we've been made to believe is that we have to be less than a man to be worthy of love by them, you know? And I know I say it all the time lately, but it's like, you see stupid men, or like you'll see a smart man with a stupid woman, but you won't see a smart woman with a stupid man, you know. So it's just like about like the feminine uprising, really, and you're playing a part in that, Annette. Okay, so this new outlook and perspective that you're going to have on with relationships, like, you're not wrong. Hold on to it, you know. Stop lowering yourself to like fit into like, you know, the fucking man's world that we're all in. It is changing and shifting. I'll tell you this, about 7 years ago, I had this vision where I told my friend, who's a porn star actually, I was like, I feel like a female uprising coming. Like, I just feel like this feminine energy growing that's going to be taking over the world. And like, let me remind you, like, this was before a woman had even really like, you know, been on a major ticket running for president and stuff. And so she told me, she's like, I don't see that happening. And I like kind of was oh, maybe I'm wrong. And like here we are 7 years later, and that's exactly what's starting to happen. So just remember to stay and stand in your power. Everybody, if you're not sure where you are on the list, you need to scroll up and look. I can't tell everybody individually. Okay, I only posted this one time today. So if you want to know where you are on the list, you just need to scroll up and pay attention. Okay, I love you guys to death, but I just really need you to work with me right now. Okay. Yeah, so good for you, Annette, because like it's women like you that used to be, you know, same like me. Like we used to all be that way, but now we're seeing through the facade and seeing how fucking like bullshit that was to like be lowering ourselves in that way. It's really demeaning, you know, thinking that we had to play stupid to be lovable. I'm over it. Okay, Ashley Jackson is up. Kiki Gemini baby on deck. Whoop. Ashley Jackson. Da, 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 da. Ashley, you got the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. We are taking back our power. That's exactly what's happening right now. We are reclaiming our power and our place in the world. No, baby, I don't. You probably hid them somewhere. I don't know where they are. You need to find them. Yes, reclaiming our power. Because like I already said, like the men have been running shit for a long time, and look what fucking planet we're in. You know, there's like very little compassion. There's not like just general sense of like kindness and nurturing. It's very much about like the bottom dollar and the bottom line, and we've lost touch with humanity. And so that's why the feminine energy is coming into power, because that's what we're good at, and that's what the planet needs more of right now. What it's always needed is love. And that's where we shine. Okay. All right. So let's see, Ashley. Oh, Ashley. This is just very much about you coming up on top, but I feel that it's about like all the bullying and like the naysayers that have like been in your life, just like trying to like beat you the fuck down and like oppress you really and make you think that like you're not worth as much as you know you are. But you're really starting to realize that, I mean, you already know. You're very much already in this energy where you're so much stronger than you ever thought before. And that's opening new opportunities for you. It's going to help you like bridge the gap between you and everything that you've ever desired in life, okay? You know, I mean your reading is pretty similar lately because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So the only thing that really needs to be happening is just like keep chugging a lug at it and give it time. But you are moving in the right direction. All right, Kiki Gemini baby, is Kiki Gemini baby here? Kiki Gemini baby. Power and Mother Earth want us to realize that we are creators of man, so our worth is more. Well, so with that, Swati Dua, what I would say is I wouldn't say that our worth is more. Honestly, it's just equal. And so the reason why it is having to make like a heavier shift is because like we have to balance the scale. It's the same with like affirmative action, is like, people who want to say like, oh, all lives matter. It's like you're missing the fucking point. The reason we say Black Lives Matter is because they've been oppressed for so long. And so it's like we have to counteract the fucking like toxic racism and patriarchal bullshit that we've put on everybody. So it's the same with like women in general. So like especially Black women, because like you've got the tumor, like women in general, yes, we're one notch, we've been treated one notch below men, but then women and people of color, are even have been treated less than that. And so that's why it's all counteracting. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, babyface. I could go off on that subject for a whole time. Like, because I grew up in the South. I grew up in like the pocket of racism. And I honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed to say, like, I used to have some more. I wouldn't say I was ever racist, but the way that I was programmed and conditioned was to be afraid of Black people. Like, I was just, that was what I was taught. And it wasn't until I moved to Los Angeles and I got to wake the fuck up to like, that was so fucking wrong, that I was able to step in and realize that how toxic that was. But you don't know, that's why it's our personal responsibility. Like I tell people, you can only blame your parents until you're 18 years old, because that's when you're allowed to go out and start making your own choices and having your own thoughts. So after I was 18, I couldn't blame anything on like where I came from. I had to actively work how to change it. Like, how can I do better? And even now with everything going on, like, thank you, baby face. Like, my heart is like real. Like, I was very emotional yesterday because of I can't remember his name right now, but that poor man that was just recently murdered in Minneapolis. Like that is, it's I'm not trying to make it like that is like, my burden and I'm the victim here, but it is the sense of like I just wish I knew what I could do like to help. And I do think that's what it is like just being vocal about these things on this small little platform I have here. And it's one of those things, like, if you don't agree what I have to say about these things, you don't have to watch. But I'm not going to silence my George Floyd. Thank you, babyface. George Floyd is the man who was so, like, he was murdered by a police officer in Minneapolis. I'm sure all of you have heard this. And it's just like, that's the shit that it keeps fucking happening. It keeps fucking happening. And it pisses me off so much that there's people that don't want to act like that's a problem. Like, it is a problem. And it's the same with the Me Too movement. It's all this stuff that we have to bring the darkness to the light. We have to face it. We have to admit where we've gone wrong so we can start to make change. Because nothing's going to change if we keep ignoring the problems. All right. Sorry, guys. That was a big, long tangent. I don't even remember what I'm doing here, but oh, yeah. So, okay. I did Ashley. All right. Hi, Rhonda Jackson. Unfortunately, the list is already closed, but oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, Miss Moore's here. Yay! Miss Moore, I've been running a solo show today, so I'm happy to have some support. Okay, so Kiki Gemini Baby, I'm going to go ahead and assume is no longer here because they had a long time to check in. PJ is up and Anna Torres is on deck. Oh, no worries, babe. You were definitely missed, though. We were just talking about the sweet souled George Floyd that got murdered in Minneapolis. And then I was trying to help explain to people why we don't say all lives matter. We say Black Lives Matter because we're counteracting to bring it into balance. Like, that's the thing, is like, women and people of color, they're not trying to be better than anybody else. We're all just trying to fucking be equal. But because the scales have been so imbalanced for so long, that's why sometimes we have to, put a little more effort into counteracting that. All right. Okay. Thank you, Anna, for checking in. All righty. So, PJ, you got the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Judgment. Shit, PJ. Let's see what this is about. Wow, interesting. So this is about, a similar thing where it's like also like, coming into judgment. Like this is you having shined light on, all of your limiting beliefs and, all of the things that your limiting mindsets that yeah, exactly, Miss Moore. Absolutely. I like that's why we're not going to talk about it anymore, but yeah. This is you shining light and like really starting to lift the veil for yourself as well. But it's really just like a gain in knowledge. But this is knowledge and healing. This is you having been like not being afraid to face your demons anymore and to admit where you have made a lot of your own mistakes. Like you're looking at the things that you've been told and the truths that you feel inside and coming in to like terms with what truths you want to move forward with. It's like healing all of the negative mindsets and releasing them so you can come into your abundance and create a new stability and foundation for yourself. They're telling me to pull a clarifier, so we'll see what that's about. But yeah, exactly. We're all fucking human. We all have God inside of us. We're all just, I like to think that we're all just doing our best, but that's the thing, is like you have to be conscious and living mindfully to be doing your best. So that's the problem, is that a lot of people don't want to wake up to the injustices in the world, and it's like that's not going to make them go away. So yeah, PJ, this is about like your shit starting to come into alignment better with like your divine purpose and your destiny. I feel like you're going to find some clarity about the direction you're supposed to be moving towards that will bring that stability to you that you desire. So yeah, it's all good. But I would definitely be meditating or making sure you're doing like working regular consistently on your self-care practice too. Okay? Because it's coming together, but you want to just make sure that you're at a vibrational frequency where you can receive the downloads from the universe. So okay. All right, Anna Torres is up. Swati Pua is on deck. Anna Torres is up. You're welcome, PJ. No, high vibration. It hasn't been your turn yet. Okay. If you want to see where you are, just scroll up and look at the list. I'm on Anna Torres now. Okay. Anna, babe. Anna had already checked in. Yeah. Okay. So Anna Torres and then Swati Pua. Swati Pua, you need to check in while I'm doing Anna's reading. Okay. So Anna, you got the King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. So this is very much about like romance, where a lot of the readings today have kind of been like tangents, not necessarily directly tied to romance or interpersonal relationships. But I do feel that this is about you manifesting your divine partner. This is somebody, you know, grounded and stable that will always like love and support you and protect you. But it's not somebody that you're expecting to take care of you. I feel that you're in a place where you know and you want to take care of yourself. So just stay in that energy, because that's what's going to draw them into you. You know, it's like about like looking for a partner for love, not because of like what they can do for you financially or something like that. But because you're balancing your feminine energy and your like your own personal energy so well, you're drawing that person into you quicker, Anna. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, because you're currently manifesting them into you, like bringing them to you. Oh, a breeze. Thank God. I just felt a breeze. Okay. Da, da, da. All right, Swati Pua. Last call for Swati Pua. Free will on deck. Hello, beautiful. Thank you, Miss Moore. I'm so happy. I mean, obviously, I had everybody else still here in the chat, but I did feel a little naked without any mods in here. Thank you for checking in, Free Will. Okay. Oh, Swati Dua. I don't know why I put a P. Okay, so Swati Pua or Dua is here. You're welcome, Anna. All right, Swati Dua. Let's see what we have for Swati Dua. You guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video. And tell a friend too if you guys got any buddies that would like a reading. Swati Dua is on deck, Swati Dua is up and Free Will is on deck. They've already checked in high vibration. So I already told you, if you want to know who's next, you need to scroll up and look. I can't keep answering these list questions. No, okay, thank you. Stop.
Looks like baby bear is gonna try riding now.
Okay. Well, take baby bear out there to do a ride.
No, writing.
Writing? No, you can't do any writing. This is my work list. Stop. You're being too wild.
I wanted to do a work list. I wanted to do a work list.
Thank you, Swati Dua.
Everyone will think I'm the important mom.
You are the important lady. She's so funny. Did you just hear what she said? She's like, I want to do the work list so everybody will think I'm the important mommy. You are important, lady. Everybody's important. It's not just the lady with the cards, okay? All right. So, Swati Dua, you got the Two of Wands and the Four. It's so funny because you know her little baby ass is probably going to be doing this in like 15 years. And then I'm going to remind her like, oh, hey, stop. Come on. Get out of here. Okay.
What kind of dog?
So Swati Dua, I feel like an emotional breakthrough has either recently happened or needs to happen here. Like, it's like there's something that you're holding inside that you need to have a big cry about, but you just haven't given yourself the space to do it, or like felt like the right opportunity. Because it's almost like whatever it is that you're needing to have a cry about, you're trying to downplay it in your mind as if maybe it didn't hurt you as much as it did. But the truth is, like, we're only human, you know, like it doesn't serve your higher good to like act like you weren't affected by something. Okay. Like, it's okay to be human. It's okay to be vulnerable. And you want to make sure that you're regularly providing space for yourself to do that. So, for example, I'm somebody where sometimes I'm a whole fucking basket of tears, you know, they'll just free flow and stuff. Oh shit. Oh no, you're fine, Miss Moore. That's so funny. I was just curious because I was hoping you were okay and stuff. Anyways, so like sometimes Yep, I want to confess it to my love, but he is just running and running from me. Well, that's the thing then. Like, I don't think you need to confess anything to him, especially if he's running from you. Honestly, that's what this is about. The emotional breakthrough you need to have is to learn how to let go of him. Let go of that. Because chasing him, Bubba, last chance or I'm shutting you out again. I am so upset with you today. This is very inappropriate. Because like intuitively already, and you can't just oh, okay, Randy. We're not to you, right, Randy. Right now I'm on Swati Dua. But you Autumn, go. You're done. So yeah, it's like you're holding yourself back from manifesting and creating the life you want because you're hung up on this person. And here's the thing, Swati, like, why would you want to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with you? Like, that's not the kind of relationship you want, because that's only going to get worse and worse over time. Hold on, I gotta shut this window, guys. You guys, today is getting like, goodness. Guys, I have to shut myself up in this hot box because there's somebody outside doing yard work now. I knew that moving into an RV was going to be quite the adventure, but like, I kind of want to shoot myself in the head about it right now. So yeah, but Swati Dua, like, that's like, if you feel he's your twin flame, that's fine. But I personally do not feel that this person is your twin flame. Twin flame, please go watch my video I made on twin flame versus karmic versus soulmate relationship. Because so many people are confused thinking that somebody is their twin flame when they're not. And that's why they get stuck and hung up on them. And it's not serving your highest good. So you want to release that energy so you can focus on yourself. Because this is the thing. Even if they are your twin flame, they're not really fucking going anywhere, okay? So just focus on you in the meantime. All right, free will, you are up. High vibration, you are on deck. Free will is up. Should I shut this one too? Sorry, guys. I'm going to be sweating like a motherfucker, but I'm just trying to drown out that noise, so. Okay. You're not getting a popsicle today, just so you know. You've already lost your popsicle. You're welcome, Swati. Because you're not doing good listening. I've had to ask you too many times. No popsicle. That's your choice. Because you made the choice to not do good listening. Okay, so free will is up. Birds are playing with me. Thank you so much, Miss Moore. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm getting a little overwhelmed and stressed with the fucking lawnmower and my child here who is making questionable choices. I need to take a deep breath. Hold on. No, I have to get her out of here. Okay, so free will. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knave of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Hi, Sun Lehman. Welcome. Okay. So I'm feeling there's some inner conflict here around like your ideas about like how to create stability for yourself. Of like, of breaking away from those traditional thoughts and mindsets of thinking that like you have to get married by X age and you have to have 2 kids in a white picket fence by X age. And this is about like releasing those ideas that your life has to go in any certain order. And wrestle and walk home with your kicking and screaming. Yes, Miss Moore, exactly. That's exactly the energy that is happening right now. And Mama gonna lose her shit. So anyways, free will. So yeah, it's about like letting go of those mindsets of thinking like being comfortable and accepting the fact that like, you know, you can still, there's some meme where it's like you can still buy a house at 40, that's okay. You can still, you know, have kids at 35, that's okay. But it's one of those things like even if none of that stuff happens, like that's just what we've been told of what a life well lived looks like. But that doesn't, just because somebody is married with kids and owns a home, that doesn't mean they're happy. In fact, I would say 90% of the people that I know that are married with kids and own a home are not with the person they're supposed to be with, and they're not happy. Because like they're just putting so much pressure on themselves, and they got into a relationship so soon because they didn't know who they were yet, you know? And so it's like, don't compare yourself and your journey to others because you're different. You know, anybody on a spiritual journey is, you're going to be different because it's not the more common thing. I'm sure a lot of you, like people in your family, might not even know that you watch tarot readers or that you get your cards read or anything like that, because it's just got a real bad rep and people think we're the fucking crazy ones. But the truth is, we're the ones that are woke the fuck up to see how things really are. So yeah, just don't get too caught up comparing your life with other people's, because your journey is just meant to be different. Okay? All right. Free will. High vibration is up. Baby face on deck. Yes, high vibration has been waiting very patiently. I think there is an air conditioner in this RV. I just haven't had to use it yet because the weather's been so nice. But when I close the windows up, it gets real hot. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Free Will. Yes. And when I say patiently, that was a little tongue-in-cheek because you were like, where am I? Where's my spot on this? So, I love Mia. Unfortunately, the list is already closed, babe. You know you got to get in here right when I go live because it fills up right away. Okay. So, high vibration. You got the World card, the 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Yes, bitch. This is so great for you. I would have been excited for this energy too. Because, you know, this is the completion of this karmic cycle of all these burdens. And, you know, similar like I was just talking about with free will, but this is you completing this cycle of thinking that you had to take on everybody's ideas for your life and what they were supposed to be like. It happens, high vibration, but all that means is that something, you know, just to an opportunity for growth. But the universe is telling you right now that there is a new passionate beginning coming in your life. This is just going to be where you feel just like more fulfillment, like on a soul level. You know, it's like the stuff that like lights your soul up. There's going to be more opportunities for you to participate in that now that you've released this. You know, I feel this is about like creative energies waking up inside of you and leading you in the direction that you're supposed to be going. So good for you. You moving on from that. You've graduated. I mean, there's like the school of like the life school of like spirituality and personal growth. There's a lot of graduations. You know, it's like when I say you graduated, it doesn't mean like, okay, you're fucking done. It's like there's more to do, but at least you're done with that part. So congratulations. All right, baby faces up. Elaine Q is on deck. Thank you, high vibration. That's very sweet. But it's your energy, you know. I'm not doing it. It's like you're doing the work, and that's why you're getting those results. So thank yourself for doing that for you. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay, baby face and Elaine Q on deck. Baby faces up. Elaine Q on deck. Thank you, Miss Moore. Whoop. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, 2 of them down there. All right, Babyface, you got the Magician, the 2 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and Justice in reverse. But so this is absolutely like about like you've already gone and graduated, you know, and this is like you're kind of now you're looking at where you want to get your master's degree, you know. This is very much about you having the power and the ability to bring whatever you want into life. And so well, Tatiana, I'm not like, I listed the list in 2 parts, but I don't necessarily know of if it started. But I'm on number, you'll have to go up and check. I already said I can't keep answering list questions today, guys. It's like I'm overwhelmed enough with everything. So anyways, Babyface, you just need to make sure that you're really focusing on what it is you want to create, okay? Because we are in the waxing moon phase, which is the period after the new moon. So while we're in this period, you need to be taking action on the things that you want to bring in your life. So if there's like an idea that you're trying to manifest or a business or something, you need to make sure that you're like taking the steps and remember, just even doing one thing a day. No, you're fine, Tatiana. I like you're always so like sweet and sensitive when I say things to you like that, but it's like it wasn't at you. It was just like you're kind of like the 4th one to like ask me about a specific list question, and it's just too much today. I'm like overwhelmed. There's a fucking lawnmower, there's my child climbing up on here, and I just really want to focus on the readings. Okay, so yeah, just make sure that you're actively working on that, because like you're on the inside, you know, like you've already gone through like this, you've been on this spiritual journey for a while, and you have a power and strength about you that you don't even like, you still aren't even fully grasping your own power, you know. So it's about just like realizing that you do have that power. Spirit is just reminding you that you can create whatever you want. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right. So Elaine Q is up. Tara Joshi is on deck. Da, 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 da. You guys, I'm also probably getting sassy right now because I'm fucking hot because I had to close the windows up. Ugh. And you know, like when you're hot and like sticky and like cranky, that's how I'm feeling. I need to get some AC on in here. So you're welcome, Babyface. So Elaine Q is up. She already checked in. Tara Joshi is on deck. Yes, thank you, Stephanie, for helping Tatiana out. You guys, I'm really not trying to be an asshole today. I'm just like very overwhelmed and frustrated. It has nothing to do with you guys. It's really just like my current circumstances. Like I said, like the reason I'm going back to LA is because I haven't had a day to myself in 16 months. Like I have had my child attached to my hip for 16 months where I couldn't, you know, I can't even take a shit by myself. So I'm just like tired. Mama's exhausted. Okay, okay. Lane. Let's get. Oh, sheesh. Ugh. My cards are fucking with me today. I just feel off in general today, too, guys. You know, I told you about that when I first got on, like just the heavy energies today. It's like a day where if I wouldn't have already have committed to you guys to go live, I definitely wouldn't have gone live, kind of deal, you know. But I wanted to be here for this, so. Okay, so Elaine, you got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Yes, bitch. So this is about, you know, you being like, I feel what this is about like, you know, after like a serious crippling like heartbreak, like, you know, having to rebuild yourself on all levels, like your self-esteem, emotionally, you know, like the phoenix being born from the ashes. But I do feel that it's from like, you know, a romantic connection that just kind of like paralyzed you for a little bit, that you were like really stuck from, and it took a while to heal. But now the universe is giving you a new offering and opportunity for emotional fulfillment and love. And we talked about that before, Elaine, about how like, yes, I can sense that you're very career driven and you go back and forth between like career and romance, but you chose love, and the universe is telling you it is coming, it's on the way. So just know that like you made the right choice, keep moving in that direction. But it's, it's just more things got to get into alignment. So, okay. Da, 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 da. That's so funny, Ms. Moore. Yeah, the spelling. Okay, so Tara Joshi, are you here? Did Tara Joshi check in? It's actually spelled like, I think they would know how it was pronounced anyways, but Taara Joshi. Tara Joshi, are you here? Hi, Pretty Jay. Welcome. Unfortunately, the list is closed today, and that's not how these lives work in here. But please watch the facts and guidelines video and come back to get a reading some other time. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to assume Tara Joshi isn't here because we've done a couple calls. So Randy, babe, Randy K, you are up. And then Pragya Joshi is on deck. So Randy K is up and Pragya Joshi is on deck. Okay. Randy, are you still here, babe? Yay, yay. Okay, perfect. Woo. Randy is here. And then, yeah, I'll spell this other name too because it's Pra. Oh, whoops. I know, like, I want to spell it in the chat box because I know I might not be pronouncing it right too, So, hi, Hillary. Unfortunately, the list is already full, babe. The list fills up as soon as I go live. So that was about an hour and 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, but come back tomorrow at 11:11. We'll be here. We'll be here doing the damn thing. My child is trying to creep her way in here right now. She thinks she's so slick. You're welcome, Elaine. Love you too. Okay, I think I can open this window back. I think the long guy went away. Guys, so at least I can maybe breathe. Autumn, you're not getting any treats today. No treats. No nothing. This is seriously like really unimpressive behavior. She's never done this, guys, where she just won't leave me the fuck alone, like for even a minute. And it's just like, okay, too much. You're welcome, Hillary. Okay, so Randy's up, Pragya Joshi on deck. Oh, it's okay. I spelt it there. Do you see, Ms. Moore? It's Pragya Joshi. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I have to go toss this sack of potatoes out again. I'm gonna lose my goddamn fucking mind. Okay. At least I have a breeze coming in. All right, this is for Randy. You guys, she's in here again. That's fine, Autumn. You get to watch me eat a popsicle because I'm doing good listening.
No.
Here.
I'm trying to get my sippy. I'm trying to get
Okay, then get your sippy cup and get out. I literally had just opened this because I thought the lawn people were gone. And then turns out, no, they're back. Okay. Let's get Randy. Randy. You guys, I cannot wait to meditate after this. I normally do it in the morning, but I told you I woke up so groggy today that I didn't get my meditating in yet. But I did meditate yesterday right after I got off with you guys. Well, I ate first and then I meditated. But yeah, because I normally meditate and do a little bit of yoga every day. But I hadn't been doing it last week because we were moving. And I definitely feel the effects of not having my regular self-care practice in place. So, ooh. Okay, Randy, you got the Empress, the Tower, and the Hierophant. So, not surprising that you got the Tower with the Empress in reverse, Randy, because, this is the energy you've been in. Yesterday, what you got, I'm pretty sure you got the Empress on this side, but this is the energy that you were in your relationship, and that's why this Tower moment had to happen. But what it is you're getting ready to embark on a very intricate and in-depth spiritual journey, Randy. Like your views, everything that you thought was true and had to be true is like the veil is being lifted, and you're not going to be it's almost like you were kind of like a sheep before, like just doing what you thought you were supposed to do, going along with whatever anybody said. But now, like, you're getting ready to like have so much spiritual growth that you're not going to be a sheep anymore. You're going to be a fucking wolf. And you already know that, because you know you're a wolf, and that's why you're getting out of your situation. Because if you thought you were a sheep, you'd still be in it. But yeah, you're good. You know what you're going through. Well, I was gonna say we all know what you're going through, but you'll be okay. It's all happening as it should. All right, so I'm gonna assume that Pragya Joshi had to go. Isabel Diaz is up. Isabel Diaz, are you still here? Hi, Emily. So excited. Oh, I'm a Leo, bitches. Oh, my meow's about to become a roar. Yes, Randy. That's what I like to hear, bitch. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the fucking truth? Thank you, Isabel. I like you checking in with present. So yeah, Isabel is up. Tatiana is on deck. We know Tatiana's here, so that's good. Isabel is up. Let's get Isabel's. Whoop, whoop. Again, you guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like this video. It makes my soul happy. Thank you, Tatiana. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. What we get for Isabel? Isabel, you got the High Priestess, the Death card, but on the rebirth, like transformation side. The Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Shit, bitch. Yes. Isabel, this is about like you, like, I feel like this is very much where you're at, is like you're on this spiritual journey, like, or I feel like you're kind of just beginning it though. But what it's leading towards is an entire rebirth and transformation of your life. It's going to bring the love and the marriage and the stability and the grounding, and like turn you into this boss ass bitch that don't need no man, It's going to make you your own woman, your own person. And that energy is what is going to draw this love to you. So you're very much like in the process of it now. But the thing is, Isabel, the thing to remember is that it doesn't happen overnight. So even though you're moving in the right direction and you're doing the right things, just continue to be patient with the journey. Because a lot of times, like, people want to think like just because something doesn't manifest as quick as we would like, that it might not be coming to you. And that's not always the case. We talk about how, especially in romantic relationships, they have to be doing their part as well. So stay the course, and the more you stay on course with what you're supposed to be doing, that will also send an energetic vibe to your life partner to start to get their shit together too. Okay? So Pragya Joshi, you already missed your turn, so sorry. Come back again. And we don't do questions in here either, so you also need to go watch the facts and guidelines video. All right. Tatiana is up. Butterfly A is on deck. You're welcome, Isabel. Tatiana is up. You guys, I've never said this before, but I'm kind of really fucking happy right now that we're almost done today. Between the fucking lawnmowers and my child and just like the general energy of the day. Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a nap. Thank you, Miss Moore. Thank you, Butterfly, for checking in. Okay, one more for Tatiana. What is happening here? People be crazy. Okay. All right. Tatiana, you got the Hermit, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. Tatiana, this is about like shining like truth on yourself and your beliefs, and like realizing that there's like a final layer of like skin that kind of really needs to be shed to move you into this next phase of your life. I feel that it's like a layer of skin that like it's like a boundary that you keep up. It's like preventing you from drawing like the good love into you. It's like that last layer of vulnerability to just like really let the universe know that you are ready and open to bring this love to you. And don't forget to ask the universe to bring it to you too, and be very specific with that. This is right now in the waxing moon phase, guys. This is the perfect time to be drawing these energies in. But yeah, there's just one final like layer that needs to be shed here. It's like a wall almost, you know? It's like in your heart that, because you know absolutely that God is going to give you what you need and what you want to feel emotionally fulfilled and stable in a relationship. But there's that last hesitation of the fear of the like, what if it doesn't work out, you know? And you have to let that go. You have to just trust that it's going to. And if it doesn't, what do we do, kids? We learn. And so that's why it's like nothing is ever wasted. And I understand that when you break your heart, it's like really it's a brave thing to put yourself back out there again. But it's also necessary, because if everybody gave up after one or two heartbreaks, nobody would be with anybody. You know, we've all had our hearts broken before. And like remember too that the person that you're attracting, they're going to have their own stories to tell. And so it's just like when you meet this person, you like really understand. Yeah, Tara, you missed your chance or your turn. So yeah, you're really gonna like, you know, have things to like it'll be something that bonds you with your new partner, you know, being able to like share and be open about like your past heartaches and stuff, and realize how they were so necessary to like bring you to one another. There's this country song called God Bless the Broken Road. I think it's by Rascal Flatts, but it says something like, every long lost dream led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars. And that's so true. It's like every experience is leading and guiding us to exactly where we're meant to be. So don't be afraid, because even if the next person isn't it, the one after might be. You know, the key is to just not give up on the belief and the hope and the dream that love is out there for you. Okay? All right. Butterfly A is up. Stephanie is on deck. Butterfly A is up. Butterfly A is up. Yes, awesome, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Tatiana. Love you too, babe. Ms. Moore, do you want a reading, babe? Because you'll be after Stephanie then before I get into the standbys if you wanted one. Hi, Rizian. Unfortunately, the list is already closed. My list fills up as soon as I go live. So please subscribe and turn on notifications if you would like to get a reading tomorrow. Okie dokie. Okay, so Butterfly A. What else do we have for... Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, Butterfly A, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, and the Death card. Wow. Okay, so Butterfly A, this is about like, you know, transformative healing, like a heartbreak that, you know, really fucking broke you down, but understanding how necessary it was, kind of like how we were just talking about, how like all of those heartbreaks lead to the next. And the universe is giving you the energy right now to move forward and, you know, get out of this energy. It's like you spent enough time focusing on this, and now it's time to take the lessons that you've learned from this and move forward in life. Okay? Because you don't want to stay in this for too long, because then it's not going to serve you. You know, you get stuck in life. Like broken hearts are a very popular cause of keeping people stuck in life, because it's like if you spend so much time looking at the door that closed, you're not going to see the window that God's opening right in front of you, okay? So the universe is just really wanting you to know that it's time to turn your pain into power and move past this energy. And the universe is going to assist you with doing this. Like the wheel's going to start turning in your favor to help get you out of that energy. Okay? All right. Stephanie is up. Miss Moore is on deck. And then after that, we just have 2 standbys. And then I read myself. Which, oh, Lord knows what my shit will say today. I'm definitely feeling some type of way. All right. You're welcome, Butterfly A. Thank you, Steph. All right, Stephanie is up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa. Ooh. I'm already feeling that. It's definitely about love. A lot of love readings lately, but I feel that that's a part of what the transformation that we've all been going through was to prepare a lot of people who are kind of like next in line to like meet their person. And that's the energy we're moving into now, is where it's like the space is opening up to bring those loves to us. So, because even yesterday when we were supposed to be doing career and finance, like a lot of it was about love. And I think, that's why I try not to do questions and topics and things always, because Spirit's going to tell us what Spirit wants us to know. If I've learned anything in life, it's like, you get what you get. Okay, Stephanie, you got the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Emperor. Well, so Stephanie, that makes sense. But what I do feel like here, like this is a new opportunity to manifest this. This is who I feel like is who you're going to be manifesting next. The Emperor is like obviously the head, well, the masculine in charge, but the head bitch in charge. Like this is like a sturdy ass stable partner who will like protect you and take care of you, and you won't have. Yes, my child. But yeah, I definitely feel that there's more healing that, yes, I see you. I definitely feel that there's more healing that needs to be done. But the universe is letting you know to like take your time with this healing. There's no rush at all, because like this is what you're promised. This is what you're guaranteed. Okay, so take your time with this, like don't be in a rush to move past it, because this will be there. Like this comes up, I feel like it's one of those things where you might meet, yes, I closed the door to someone else and I'm focusing on myself until I feel ready for someone new. Okay, good. Because that's what I was going to say is like, you might meet this person sooner than you would like, but that's like almost like a challenge from Spirit to get you to recognize that you're not ready to move forward. And so if this person is the person you're meant to be with, then they will respect that and they will wait for you. And like, man, what a fucking dream that would be, to like have somebody who's like that interested and in love with you, that they'll wait. They don't care the amount of time, so it's just like focus on that healing, because like the rest is going to come eventually. You're like, you can't miss out on something that's meant for you, All right, Ms. Moore is up. And so our thank you, Ms. Moore. I was just going to say that. Standby check-in. I'll write the standby names since I don't know if you had them, Ms. Moore. I'll put them down here. Okay, standby check-in is Sazia Khatun and Emily C. Those were the 2 standbys. So if Sazia and Emily are still here, please check in now. You're welcome, Steph. Okay. All right, Ms. Moore, you got the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. Miss Moore, you get the 9 of Pentacles a lot. I'm pretty sure you just got that yesterday even too. Because this is, like I was just saying, like you can't miss on something that's meant for you. Like this is what's meant for Miss Moore. Like she literally cannot run from this abundant as fuck energy. And I always feel that this is about your love and money. You know, like this is what is coming to you. This is what you were moving away from, of like feeling trapped and like a victim of your circumstances when you were dealing with those fuck boys before. But now you know better. You know better. You can look out and assess your situation and realize, like, you know what? Everything in due time. And I know it's coming. And I do feel that it's coming closer than we probably realize, because you keep getting this card. Like we literally cannot get away from it. So good for you, bitch. I mean, honestly, this is a really great card to keep popping up in your outcome section. So again, Miss Moore, it's just more the waiting game. I do feel that it's like by the end of the year is when you'll start to see the evidence around this. Like between like September and December is really what I'm feeling. So it's right upon me. The feeling is getting overwhelming. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's right around the corner. So, you know, you just keep doing the damn thing. You keep loving you, because you're going to be more than ready for when they get there. All right. Sazia Katoon is up. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no more fuckboys for sure. Miss Moore is a grown woman. She know. She's done gone. She's been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. So Sazia Katoon, we do not do questions in here. You clearly haven't watched the facts and guidelines video. Yes, baby. I'm almost done. I just pulled your cards for you. It's a general reading, okay? So you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This is why I ask you guys to watch the facts and guidelines video, though, because I get really frustrated when I have to repeat myself. I shouldn't have to still be telling people that I don't do questions in here. That's like the number one thing. That's so funny, Miss Moore. Nobody's trying to buy that t-shirt. So you need to donate that to the Goodwill. That's so funny. Oh, I see. But wait, to move on, to help them move on. Okay, so Sazia, what are we feeling here? So Sazia, you need to balance your feminine energy, because that's what's blocking you from, I feel like you have too much feminine energy. You need to channel more masculine energy. You need to work on balancing your mind and your heart a little more, because that's what's blocking your like happy love and marriage, or, you know, whatever type of relationship it is you're looking for. And the universe this is something that you need to do now. Like there's not really, any more, like there's no more time for waiting for this. You need to be, if you don't already, Sazia, you need to have a daily self-care, self-love practice, which is like either meditation or yoga, journaling. Some days it could be a combination of all of them. Your daily self-care practice doesn't have to be the same every day. You know, some days I'll do like yoga and meditating and journaling. Other days I might like take a walk and journal, you know, but it's like every day you have to do something to show the universe that you love yourself, because it's not until you love yourself that you're going to get those things that you want. Okay. So, but I just feel like you've got a little too much feminine energy rolling up around here, and you need to bring some more masculine logic into it. Sorry, guys. Go. Stop it. You just messed up my bed. I am not happy with you right now. I know you don't want to. And you know what I don't want? I don't want you in here when I'm trying to do business. But sometimes we got to do what we don't want to do. Okay. So, sorry, guys. Mama Bear coming out. All right, Emily C. Emily C is up, and then I'm going to read myself, guys, and that should be interesting. Oh, Lord. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, Mother Mary, help me get through this motherfucking day with my wild child. I need some space. I need some personal space to love on me. That's what I need. Okay, Emily C. Emily C. Like, literally, guys, I want to throw her against a fucking wall right now. Yeah. No, go. Get. Don't you worry about any of my stuff. I'm not talking to you right now. Yeah, she's 3.5. That's exactly what's going on here. You lost them, Autumn. I don't know where they are. Okay, well then you can come back tomorrow. No. Okay, here, go. Taking my crystal. Crazy crackhead child. Spawn of Satan. No, not really. Honestly, she really is like a really good lady, but it's just like I was saying, like I haven't had a day to myself in 16 fucking months. And when I say a day, I mean even like a minute, you know, like I'm with her like 24/7 and I'm a fucking human. I need space for myself. Like sometimes any mom in here will know, sometimes you just don't want to fucking be touched. Like, don't fucking touch me, you know? You just want a day where you don't have a child crawling on you. Ugh. Okay. Emily, you got the Chariot, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel that this is you making the effort to move forward after like a lot of defeat. Not just in love here, though. I feel that this is about life in general. I feel that, like, you know, you've probably been feeling like beat or bogged down and just kind of like, ugh, when's it going to start to get good? You know, it's like watching a movie and you're like, okay, this is like a really slow start. Like, you know, movies, they start off really slow and you almost want to give up on them, but then you watch it and then it ends up being like the greatest movie ever. And then you're like, oh, this was a really slow fucking start. Well, with the Chariot here, you're moving forward and you're leaving this like trail of fairy dust in the back too. You know, the universe is giving you a new beginning here with this. You're going to be finding more like fulfillment in life. I don't feel that the results that you're desiring are going to be coming as quick as you'd like, but you will at least have a higher sense of fulfillment moving forward. So you won't almost notice that you don't have what it is you've been working for, if that makes sense. Because you will have been so focused on just like all the good, you know? So maybe that's what I would do in the meantime, is just like really focus on gratitude. Like building your gratitude up while you're like working on moving forward, because the universe is pushing you in a new direction. So that's what you should be doing, babe. Exactly. And that's what, when I said like that the results that you want, like what I'm thinking is like, I don't feel like your love is like right around the corner, but I do feel that there's going to be other opportunities for you that kind of take the pressure, help you take the pressure off of yourself from noticing that you don't have that love there. You know, because you'll be so busy focusing on yourself that you won't be able to, like, you know, be swayed or distracted by any other bullshit. All right, kids, now I'm going to read myself. Yes, if you stuck around this long. When I do my readings, it just uses me as an example with my readings, but I don't know. I'm going to have to read myself after, depending on what it is. So you're welcome, Emily. But yes, and if you haven't already, guys, please go check out the Patreon. It launches on June 1st. So this is the last week where I will be doing these YouTube lives every day where they're publicly accessible. And, you know, some of the benefits of the Patreon are they will just run a lot smoother because there's not going to be anybody in the Patreons that doesn't know the rules. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's like if you're paying for something, you're definitely going to be like more likely to pay attention. And that's part of why I'm starting to charge for it, you know, because like I delve out a lot of energy here with you guys each day, and it's not really sustainable unless I'm starting to collect financially. So, but yes, I will still be doing these. Like if you don't have the financial means right now to join Patreon, I'm not abandoning you guys. I will be going live on Thursday nights at 9:00. Okay, so no judgment if you don't join me over on Patreon. I'll still love you just the same. I know we're all in different financial circumstances. So, okay, Brit's reading. Da, 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 da. Drum roll. That's so funny. I saw those drums this morning. I was like, what is that? What is she doing there? So, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. What do you have for me, Spirit? Oh, man, that again? Okay. Sorry, I just saw the Knight of Wands fly out, and like that's been flying up for me. Oh, thank you, God. Okay, well, 5 cards. All right, so I got the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Devil. Not surprising. No, the King of Cups. And the 10 of Cups. Yes. Oh, God, Spirit, I always think I'm getting some shitty ass. Well, that's the thing. There's no bad readings, okay? But yes, Fifi, you did miss the list. The list fills up as soon as I go live. So you really do want to be in here like right when I go live. That's why I tell everyone to turn on notifications, so then you know. But okay, so what I'm feeling for this is like, this was me like telling Spirit, like, I want more, I want to like feel passion. I want to feel alive. And so I had to go on this fucking hermit journey, of really looking at my shadow side and my darkness and like everything that was blocking me, the stuff that I was ignoring, because I've always been someone where I'm really good at focusing on the positive. And I didn't understand that ignoring the negative wouldn't make it go away. I thought that all I had to do was focus on the positive because I just didn't really understand anything about like the shadow side and darkness. So this is the journey that I consciously started. I would say I didn't start working on my shadow side consciously until about 4 years ago. But it's been about 4 years that I've been diligently working away at this stuff. And now I've come in, I've balanced my masculine and my feminine energy. And that was the thing where I was off too. I had more feminine energy than masculine. Like I have moments of like hyper masculine energy, but overall I'm naturally more feminine. So I really had to work on bringing those into balance. And I'm getting my emotional, I'm getting my 10 of Cups, my happy ending, my light at the end of the tunnel, my rainbow because of that. And I feel that I'm on the same timeline as Ms. Moore here, that I'm going to start to see the benefits and the fruits of my labors between September and December as well. And I'm really fucking excited about it. Because like I said, guys, I've been like dealing with lessons on lessons on lessons for 15 fucking years now. And like, heavy shit, and I do know that a big part of it was so I could help lead and guide others. So it's not all for nothing, but it is one of those things where you can see I'm like burnt out with mommy life right now. So it's just like the time has come, my tower moment is happening. I'm transforming into an entirely different person right now, and I think that's why I'm just like regenerating. It's a regeneration for the whole planet, but I definitely feel it personally. So anyways, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications, like this video. Thank you for liking it if you already did. We'll be back tomorrow at 11:11. Tomorrow's readings will be general weekend energy updates, okay? So I love you all, sex psychos. Bye.